Every time I experience pain, something shifts after.
You guys know one thing I'm gonna do is eat some food.
And God was basically like, chill.
You don't need to do that much. You really don't. All you can if you want is your life. They have sushi, but I don't feel for sushi. I can't even say I don't feel for sushi, so I'm just gonna get chicken teriyaki and call it a day. The aesthetics of this place is really nice, and surprisingly it's local, it's in Wood Green. They have an inside bit as well, but we chose to sit outside in the garden. I'm kind of loving my hair tied up. I'm just put to the side like this. Kind of cute. The only thing is we've been seated for 5 minutes and nobody has come to ask if we're ready to order, which so far they've lost 1 star. There's so many nice places to take pictures. So we've got this spot here, you can take pictures. We've got another spot here, you can take pictures. We've got this corner. We've got over there. You guys know one thing I'm gonna do is eat some food. That meal was great. The portion sizes are amazing. The food is very tasty. I will come back here again, 100%. How can it be free? Got a tofu bag because I couldn't finish my food. OOTD, top from Shein, trousers from ASOS, flip flops from Boohoo, and my usual accessories. Time to do some brows. Just wait for my client to come. She's 4 minutes late. I finished church, came home, had a client. Now it's time to relax and chill. I'm gonna practice talking to the camera more. I guess if I'm gonna be vlogging, I need to be able to talk to the camera, right? I've been reading this book, Anthony Robbins. It's a really good book. It's called Awaken the Giant Within. I'm on a chapter where it says pain is the ultimate tool for shifting a belief. And for me, that remains true. That's so true because like every time I've experienced some kind of pain or great distress, after it has come some kind of change in my life or mental shift that has made me think, I never actually want to go through this again. What did I do or what can I do differently to not experience this kind of pain? Granted, you know, life is a roller coaster. There will be ups and downs, but every time I experience pain, something shifts after. Pain is the most powerful way to change a belief. Ironically, she had been on the same show a month before, participating in a panel of KKK women, railing against all those who didn't share their convictions about race. What made her beliefs change so drastically? She remembered what another member of the audience said to her that day. Young men and women of color are over there fighting not only for themselves but also for you. him. She thought about her son, how much she loved him, and how spiteful she had been with him. Would she allow that brief exchange of words to be the last? Even the thought was so painful for her to bear. She had to make a change immediately. As a result of this experience, she told the audience she received a message from God, which she heeded immediately, to quit the clan and to begin to love all people equally as her brothers and sisters. The way to expand our lives is to model the lives of people who are already succeeding. It's powerful, fun, and these people are available all around you. And so on and so forth. Like, I'm not reading you a bedtime story. And if you stayed to listen without skipping, kudos to you. But essentially in life, yes, you can make mistakes for yourself in order to learn and grow. Some things you have to experience, like someone can tell you, don't touch this, this is hot. But you might not believe that person until you touch it yourself and see that, yeah, indeed it's hot. But as you grow older, so many people have left behind blueprints for you to follow. If it's money that you want, if it's success, if it's to get closer to God, there are people who have come before you who have done the thing that you're seeking out to do. So all you need to do is follow in their footsteps. The manual is already there. That's one thing that I've learned in life. Like, if you want to go somewhere, or you see yourself heading somewhere, or you want to achieve a particular outcome, there's someone out there in the world who has done it. So all you need to do is seek out that person or those people and follow the blueprint. It's not now that you're coming to make your own blueprint or start from scratch. And I think this is what great people understand. They follow the blueprint of those who have come before them. Major key. Major key. But anyway, I'm gonna continue reading. Sienna made some roast dinner. That girl can cook. I taught her well, but she can cook. She made some roast dinner, so I'm gonna eat that. And remember, if there's something that you want to do, you need to follow the blueprint of someone who's done it before. That's just the easiest and fastest way to achieve that thing that you want to do. That's why it's so important to have a mentor. I need a business mentor, preferably like a Christian business mentor. That's what I'm seeking out now. That's what I really need. Life is good. Life is so good when you believe in God and you believe in yourself. It doesn't get no better than that. Believe in God first and believe in yourself, because God has made you in his image and likeness. So there's nothing that you cannot achieve, literally. Nothing. As a man thinketh, so is he. So once you think it and you keep thinking it, it's in your hands. It's funny because I've always been an introvert and I didn't really see myself doing a service-based business where I'd have to interact with people one-on-one. I'm very reserved and I don't tend to talk much unless I know you. But when God says make a move, sometimes it forces you to come out of your comfort zone. And it's like, do you actually want to grow or do you want to stay comfortable? Because you really can't have both. And I've been thinking about that a lot, because this is definitely not something I would have naturally gravitated towards. Inviting people I don't know into my space, talking to them, working on their face. And I'm like, rah, I'm actually kind of loving this. And I think that's the thing about stepping outside of your comfort zone. Sometimes you don't even realize that you're capable of enjoying something until you actually give yourself the opportunity to try it. I've had to become more confident with talking to people, explaining what I'm doing, asking questions, and just making conversation, and even being comfortable in those little moments of silence. And I'm still learning, but I think that's what growth is. You don't suddenly wake up one day and become this completely different person. You just have to keep putting yourself in situations that stretch you, and eventually you look back and you realize, like, oh wow, I actually do things now that the old me would have been too uncomfortable to do. And I think God does that sometimes. He'll put something in front of you that makes you think, Lord, are you really sure this is for me? But maybe that's the whole point. Maybe it's not just about business, it's about who you're becoming while you build it. So whilst I'm here creating these beautiful brows and hopefully making my clients feel good about themselves, I'm also learning a lot about myself in the process. And honestly, I'm excited to see where God takes me, because if I'm gonna grow, I might as well keep choosing growth, even when it makes me uncomfortable. I am about to do my everyday makeup routine. A lot of makeup really doesn't suit me, so for the past, I'll say 3 years, I haven't worn foundation, and in the past year, I've just kept my makeup really simple. Even when I'm going out, like in the evening for dinner, for example, the only thing that I would add is little tiny bit of concealer that's like 2 shades lighter than my skin tone, and that's even a little bit. To start, I apply a concealer the same color as my skin tone. You see? Just a little bit. Okay. That's too much. Tiny bit here. Tiny bit on my chin. And then I blend. With the concealer, I try to drag it down onto my face. That little bit of concealer. See how much of a difference it makes? It's like I use the concealer as a foundation in itself. See how much of a difference that made? Just a slight difference, but it works a treat. Next, I use a powder. This is Huda in Kunafa. Dip. Dip. And then I just apply. Apply under my eyes. Top of my lip, and then I go under my contour line, just like that. Yeah, go under my contour. Most of our faces have a natural contour line. If you just go under it with the powder, it highlights it without you needing to use contour. So that's what I do. So far, how many products is that? 2. If I'm feeling extra spicy, I will use another powder. This is the Laura Mercier in Translucent Honey. We move on to the blush. For my blush, I use 2 blushes. I use the NYX Butter Melt Blush in oh my gosh. I'll find out and put it there. And then I also use MAC Raisin. I've had this for ages. I don't know, I feel like it's been discontinued. So I tried to look for a new one, but I don't know. So I use 2. So with the pink, I slightly tap. Then I just apply from here, the corner of my eye into under my eye. Like so. So I put it really high just to if that was too much on that side, and if you put too much, you just use something to blend it out. Blend. Or you just put more on the other side. That works too. Then the MAC Raisin, I've hit pan. And just go under, I take it more under my eyes. Again, more under my eyes, blending it into the pink. I put some on my nose as well. I blend again. And next, a bronzer. This one is the Revolution Sculpt. All my makeup is a mess, just don't mind it, okay? This is the Revolution Pro Sculpting Bronzer, and what I do with this is I put it on my eyelids. It warms up my eyes in some way. I don't know if you can see the difference, but look, that's the eye that I've put the bronzer on, and this is the eye that's plain. You see how it kind of warms it up and adds to the blush? Can you see? Yeah. That's why I do that. That's a major key. This makes all the difference, okay? There we go. Perfect. I don't contour or put bronzer on because I sculpted it with the powder. Then after that, go in with any pencil. It has to be a pencil that matches both your brows and your lips. Or you can use 2 separate pencils, but I choose one. I just fill in the sparseness. The goal is not perfection for me. The goal is just to look more put together. With the pencil, I also go under on my waterline, like so. See how that adds something as well. Then go on my lips. And then what I love is mascara. Mascara suits me the best. Or if I do lashes, it's wet set only. I like to do as many layers, preferably 2 or more layers of mascara. I like it clumpy. See? That tiny little bit of makeup made such a big difference. Put some on my bottom lashes just to open up my eye. Yeah, let's get this a comb. Might go over my hair again. But I'm in love with that ceramic colour thing. It just really gives a really nice blow dried look and it's fabulous. Last but not least, my trusty Maybelline Lifter Gloss in bubblegum. Bubble. This never fails me. This is my everyday lip gloss and it will be until which will be when I'm probably like 100. And there you have it. That is my everyday makeup routine. That's all I need. You don't need to do that much. You really don't. Or you can if you want, is your life. I just came from church. When I say I'm so hungry, this is the first thing I'm eating all day and it's 1 a.m. 12:58 and I haven't touched a single bit of food till now and I'm eating jollof rice. Shout out to my sister. Yeah, and chicken. When I say come dimmy rough, yo. Come zimmy. I'm actually fancy. How do you say it in fancy? Come zimmy rough. Church was so good today. The message was about new beginnings and how to open gates and what happens when God opens gates and doors for you. And it's a very timely message actually because lately I've been thinking about money gates. And yesterday while I was in prayer and meditation, God said Matthew 6:24, and that verse is you can't serve God and mammon at the same time. Literally all that's been occupying my thoughts is like, I need money, bro. Large amounts of it, you know, but not just for myself, because I want to be able to take care of those around me. I want to be able to take care of the less fortunate. I just want to be a blessing to others, and I want to be able to walk into the Chanel store and buy a Chanel bag whenever I want. There's also that. But I really do want to be a blessing to others. That's all I've been thinking about, how to get more money. What I need to do this, I need to be doing that, I need to be doing that. And God was basically like, chill. He just put the verse in my spirit. I went to it. No one can serve 2 masters, for you will hate one and love the other. You will be devoted to one and despise the other. You cannot serve God and be enslaved to money. I was like, yo, my God. Yeah, for real. I'm thinking about money more than I was thinking about God.
I'll be the first to admit it. I was thinking about money more than I was thinking about God. It was taking over my mind. I was idolizing it. And God said, chill. He's basically like, I can give it to you. I can give you everything that you desire and some. But you're going to forget about me. I said, wow. God truly doesn't give you things that will destroy you or take you away from him. He waits till you're ready. Your heart has to be in the right place. And he also has to trust that you won't take your eyes off him. And he told me to check it. He said, yeah, I'll give you what you want. But we needed to check this thing. That if I give it to you, you're not going to love it more than you love me. I'm like, you know what, God? You are so good. Like, you are so good. Make sure you don't lose sight of me. God does that. He really does. He's such a good and gracious father. He gives you the things that you're ready for. The things that you're mature enough for. For some people, the reason why they may not be where they want to be is because God can't trust you yet. Once he can trust you, you're gonna have it. And this is different for everybody. There's some people who've mastered themselves to a point where whether they have money, whether they don't have money, they could have all the money in the world, they are not forgetting about God. God comes first. But some people haven't mastered that. So they need to master that in order for God to take them to the next level. And I think that was a lesson that God was trying to teach me. Be mindful. Be mindful. Be mindful, girl. So, yeah. I'm ready. I've been thinking a lot, you know. And I've been thinking about how hard it is to be a firstborn daughter. How much responsibility there is to be a firstborn. I feel like I've got to a point in my life where as a firstborn, you have to think about everything and everyone else. You have to make sure everything is in order. But now I'm thinking about me. What about me? Like, what about me? You always have the weight of the world on your shoulder. Firstborn daughters are almost like a tough son, in a way. You grow up fast. You have to take care of your siblings when, you know. You have to make sure all the family's all right. You're the only person who knows how to do something properly. I'm joking. But to an extent, like, Charlie. Shout out to all the firstborn daughters. If you're a firstborn daughter, I see you. Hang in there. Hang in there. Hang in there. Anyway, bye. I'm gone. Peace.